Good morning. My name is Rabil Sheikh and I am an educator based in Karachi. Today's webinar is going to be on integrated skills in teaching English. Before we start, I want to ask you, how are you feeling right now? Next, I want you to copy and complete the phrase that you see on the screen. One quality that makes me a good teacher is. The purpose of these very short, welcoming activities is to put you in a good mood and ready to learn. The three learning objectives from today's webinar are, number one, to identify the four integrated skills in English language teaching. Number two, to learn practical strategies to integrate skills within the central theme of your lesson or topic. And number three, to recognize the benefits of using an integrated approach. Let's come to part one, the four integrated skills in English. These are number one, listening, number two, writing, number three, speaking, and number four, reading. It is important to understand that these four skills do not need to be taught individually, but we can use an approach in our lessons that combines all of these skills together. In order to do that, we are going to integrate social and emotional learning into the curriculum. Social and emotional learning comprises of five main components. Number one is self-awareness. Number two is responsible decision making. Number three is relationship skills. Number four is social awareness. And number five is self-management. Part two is now how are we going to use social and emotional learning to teach the four skills, reading, writing, speaking, and listening, into an English language classroom. All right, so I'm going to read something out to you, and all I want you to do is listen to what I am reading. At the age of 8, Aisha Ayaz won a bronze medal at the Taekwondo Open Championship in the UAE. She is the youngest Pakistani to win a medal at this international competition. An official told our reporter, "We are very proud of her." Aisha added, "I really love Taekwondo, and my aim is to get an Olympic gold medal." Aisha, who comes from the Swat Valley in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, started Taekwondo at the age of 3. Her father, Muhammad Ayaz, was already practicing Taekwondo, and so Aisha and her two younger brothers, Zaryab Khan and Ziab Khan, also took up the sport. They too are national champions. Taekwondo is a martial art which originally came from Korea. Athletes learn to develop skills of rapid fast kicking, speed, high jumps, and lightning kicks, which are more important than pure strength. Aisha hopes that her early success will encourage more young Pakistani girls to take on sports and develop their confidence. Now, verbally, can you name out the main character of the story? Correct, it's Aisha. And number two, verbally recount what the story was about. The story was about a young Pakistani girl, Aisha, who won a championship in the UAE and hopes to win an Olympic medal someday. Now, we will write down the answers to the questions to check reading skills. At this point, I can take you back to the passage to see if you need to refresh your memory. Question number 1 is, when did Aisha start learning Taekwondo? Now remember, when students are writing answers to comprehension questions, they have to use the words of the question in the answer. Aisha started learning Taekwondo at the age of 3 years. Question 2 to check understanding. What was the main factor behind Aisha's success at Taekwondo? The main factor behind Aisha's success was that her father and brothers were already practicing Taekwondo. Question number 3 to check inference. Identify and explain one lesson you learned from the story. One lesson I learned was the importance of consistent hard work. Aisha started learning at age 3. Now you'll notice that for the last question, a number of answers would be correct. What we are trying to teach the students is to recognize the message that they have learned individually. Students could have learned different messages and that would be acceptable, in fact appreciated. Now, for a quick exercise in creative and critical thinking. One person I admire is. And 3 reasons why I admire them. Now we come to our social and emotional learning part. One goal I have is to achieve this goal I will. Someone who can help me is. Wonderful. Finally, we come to benefits of an integrated approach. There are many benefits of social and emotional learning. Some of them you may have seen already, that it allows the teacher to boost creative and critical thinking. It allows the teacher to integrate all 4 English skills. It also allows teachers to teach life skills to students, including goal setting, asking for help, and setting a plan to achieve their goals. Social emotional learning also has many benefits for teachers. It calms the body, it decreases stress, it reduces anxiety, it relieves pain, and integrates emotion. After watching this webinar, I want you to identify one addition that you will make to your classroom. Please remember that although this webinar has focused on English language skills, what you have learned today, which is integrated social emotional learning, can be done in any subject that you are teaching. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and to join the Grassroots Teachers Support Teachers WhatsApp group, which you can access via our website, grassrootspk.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.